Good day, everybody. Posting my next set I made from scratch using the Illinois Central little DC switcher. I got this in not running. Somebody added the little red buckets on the front and the back. But what a shocker. Nice surprise. Would you believe this cheap little switcher, this DC, has a 3-position electronic unit? Watch this. You don't have to use a transformer to reverse direction. I don't know what this is worth. By itself, it's the number. 8924. Lionel, Illinois Central switcher. But those red buckets some guy glued on. I was really surprised to see it had an E unit. Wow, is that neat. You do a lot with that because it's got neutral then. If you have operating cars or accessories. Put a couple of more affordable cars on with it and a caboose. I got boxes of track and cars everywhere. Sets like this I sell never came, or I didn't have the box with it. I just put together from various items. Get the engine running, put some cars with it. I like to sell big sets, but I sell small too, because sometimes people don't want a big set or a small set. Like variety, I put a variety of things on. Set sizes, all gauges, HO, N, everything. I have G scale, but not too much. And the only thing Z scale I sold was track. But those are expensive. Z is worth a lot. That's tinier or smaller than N scale. Really small. If I don't flip it here, I'm gonna it's really hard to flip this little engine. I tried just to see how the kids would be with it. Maybe if a child got it, you know, dad buying it for his son. It's hard to flip it. I think he whipped the caboose off first. Got a nice crawl, slow speed. Traction tire. It should pull a lot. Not much here, but they always go a little slower on the curves because of the bind. They speed up on the straight. Look at that, that's pretty good, eh? It's a DC motor in it. The gears are all nice and oiled. I'm gonna ask about $60 for this one. Car's all back up good. I would love to give charity sets to people that don't have money. And I try doing it. I work together with my local pastor here for a number of months at the church. And he tried hard every month to add to his bulletin that I was willing to do that. Nobody responded. Wow, does everybody have money? I'm surprised we couldn't do something. And then he retired. But I had another idea to do it. I offered scratch and dent items. A lot of times, especially with like the HO track, it's missing those ears on the end. Or maybe there's a defect in the boxcar or any gauge. Instead of throwing it out or scrapping it somehow, taking it apart for parts, if it's still usable, even the track is fine. It'll run good, but I make scratch and dent sets and offer them cheaper. You can't use slightly damaged track or other things in a set. The guy will get it home and go, hey, what's this? This don't even look good. But if you put it in the ad, it's scratch and dent and the price is lower, why not? I'd make a big scratch and dent set, like a 4x8, but who could afford it if they don't have money? You think that switcher would be worth a lot? I never looked at the value in the book. Without the E-unit, that's got to be bottom base, but it's got that E-unit in it. Electronic. Got to be worth a little more. Love the tubular click-clack sound. Tube track, tubular rail. I think the canisters are rattling. Those canisters are worth a lot too. They're not cheap, surprisingly. Price them on eBay. Guys selling them separate. Wow. Reminder, if you get a set, you don't know who had it before and you're testing it, always, after running for a while, check your transformer, see if it's heating up. Any gauge, HO, N, O gauge, anything. They shouldn't get too hot. They always get warm. But it shouldn't get so hot you get worried. Then you need to fix it or throw it out or cut the cord off it and put a cord on something else. Could start a fire. It's getting hot. It's probably the core that's bad inside. Very unlikely it's some kind of short. And if the core is bad, you don't put another core in it. It's probably throw it out, unless it's maybe a vintage one, like a pre-war. You want to save it. Special. Always unplug when not in use. Tell the children that. Unplug that when you're done with it. Never walk away from anything plugged, even a toaster. Toasters are a little more dangerous than people think. Unplug anything when you're not using it. No risk of fire if you're not by it. Really funny when I put this engine on the track. I forgot it had the E unit. It was sitting on my board for about a year, kind of on display. And when I put it on the track and I went to test it, DC with the transformer here, it ran, and then I went to reverse directions with the switch on the transformer. So I hit the switch and I turned the throttle on, nothing happened. I'm like, oh crap, what do I got going on here? And of course I'm throwing switches back and forth, and it works sometimes. Until I figured out it had the E. Nothing's wrong. And it's hard to remember. Quite a skill bending these old tracks back together. Even HO can get bent. They take them off the board the wrong way. I like doing it. Getting them straight again. The other thing, a point about transformers, AC transformers, is sometimes they'll get a hum or a rattle. That could be normal. If the lamination is wearing inside. Alternating current or AC vibrates, from what I know about it. The tighter the transformer is, or the newer, it doesn't make a lot of noise or vibrate. But if it gets a little older, it can. It's not necessarily bad. If you have any doubts, if it's just a little too noisy or something, have somebody check it that knows. And they may just tell you, oh, that's normal. That's just got a little lamination wear. It's not getting hot, too. I love just the simple ovals too, watching them go around. Not just the big sets. The model trains again are just so good for the kids. Even a couple girls. That's why the boys go bananas over them when the dad gives it to them for a gift. Dad gets to do it. Oh, I bet he loves that. Like the baseball gloves and the bike. Trying to help him up. His boy. Or girl. Into girls, though. I'll wind her up one last time. Head up for breakfast. This is the train factory down there. Didn't think that would have flipped. The transformer's just getting a little warm, but that's normal. It's just so they don't get hot. It's producing all that electricity in there. It's gonna get a little warm. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching again. Have a good day.